Alright, welcome everyone to Dishonored 2. This is episode, I think we're on 8. And we just got to the Dreadful Whale. And we read a couple of the travel logs before we left, and now we're just going to catch up and do other stuff. So we just spoke to the doctor, grabbed some I think some elixir or something, or is it anime solution? Not sure. But there's a secondary objection which was on here, which was stop the leak. I'm not sure how we activate the. Okay, so there's the leak. Bloody the Bell House. This chapter will focus on Adithia Abel, steward of Coloro. With sword in hand, she swept the marshes of raiders, sacrificing her life to Connors. Have we read this? I think we have read this. Yeah, we've read this. Because it's not telling us we've got a new thing. I have no idea how we stop the leak. I'm not even sure yet. Right. Yeah, I'm not sure how to stop it just yet. So we'll probably not try and overthink it too much for now. Because I don't know if there was another side mission before. Oh yeah, there was something about getting access to a cupboard.
Ramsey and the Crown Killer. 2 pieces of the puzzle. More to go. I wonder how recently this silvergraph image of Jindosh was made.
Ah, okay. I mean, this wasn't even intentional find. Crank wheel missing. That's weird. Attach the crank wheel. This is the crank wheel. Why are you being weird? Oh, we just moved towards it. Okay, that's weird. Okay, that's the leak done. I don't know what effect that will have on the boat. Maybe. I have no idea. But anyway, that was kind of cool.
Let's hope your friend doesn't sink the boat while we're gone. Ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right, let's get underway.
Because I remember in there's a game called Life is Strange, which I'll probably definitely do a playthrough. Katana, stop listening. There's a game called Life is Strange, which I'll definitely do a playthrough of, and in that game, when you water the plants, when you water the plant, what happens is if you water it straight away, it kills the plant, and then so then you're not supposed to water it the first time, but if you water it the second time, then it revives the plant. So I'll explain that when I get to the playthrough of that. I really want to play through that game. That'll be something really cool to show you, you guys, and I'll be able to show you like loads of different stuff about the game too. Assuming we're doing let's plays on this channel now. Assuming. We probably will. But I want to do like, I don't want to just do like let's play through the game and like other people do and not pay attention to the story. Like, the whole point is to get the story or do a challenge.
The Grand Guard watches his mansion, and they'll call down the entire city if they find out who you are.
I'll make sure they don't. You said there's a wall of light cutting off access to the carriage station?
Yes, but there's a black market shop nearby. They sell on the sly. Ever use a rewiring tool?
Corvo taught me the theory.
Good. Get past the wall of light, then ride the carriage to where Jindosh lives. And there's a reason people are afraid of his mansion.
I'll get it done.
Emily, take care of this crazy man and his clockwork soldiers, then bring Sokolov back. He means a lot to me.
She's just gonna wait there forever. Fair enough. I'm pretty sure the rewire tool makes it so that enemies take damage from it. Oh, that was rotten. Rip. So we're probably not going to rewire it, if I remember correctly. That's how it works. It would be interesting if this stuff had a use in the game. Hello. I don't think this is a restricted area just yet. But of course we're going to explore stuff. Is that like an... There'll be something in here probably. There we go. I don't know how much money we have, but we will easily have enough to buy whatever we're buying.
It's true that across our capital city there are abandoned buildings full of blood flies. There have always been blood flies. There always will be. It's the way of the world. Things rot. They fall apart. You squeeze out every drop of wine you can, and then you pass into nothing. What? Out of my tombstone.
I think something moved.
Wait for my orders.
Really?
That's it! Let's go!
Oh, fuck. This is already a restricted zone, or are we just that, like, obvious when guards spot us? Surely we should blend in at least.
This is the Duke. I just awoke from a dream. Terrible red waves rising up from the ocean, coming to smash Karnaka. I screamed and fell out of bed. It's not common knowledge, traveling by ship horrified. It's unnatural. The ocean is a malignant force. It exists to drive us mad or drag us down deep, where our skin and organs turn to jelly and our bones settle in the flock. For those poor fools who make their trade on the water,
Let's do a bit of searching.
Shakonis is a land of tall timber, fierce winds, and deep silver mines. Beneath the ocean.
Okay, let's go get some upgrades. Jump further. I think this would just be like a general, like, we should probably get this one. I'm probably going to pick up Shadow Walk. And we'll get the Rat Tunnels one if and when we need it. Okay, I doubt the civilians will say anything. Wait, we've been to this area. Oh yeah, of course. This is the area where we came from.
Who else was there? Malcontent
Okay.
are saying that our bridges are crumbling, that people are leaving our cities. The windows of the Grand Palace.
Gonna stuff regen.
Shakonis is a land of riches. Yes, some people are poor because they're lazy.
We can smash this, but it's probably gonna trigger alarms.
Abandoned buildings full of blood flies. There have always been blood flies. They're always with you. It's the way of the world. Things rot.
This is probably like the bloodfly infested section of this level. Yep. They're already going pretty crazy. We don't have any incendiary arrows at all. We have a grenade, which we can't use because these things will go too crazy. We need to get to the black market shop though. There? Okay, that's on the opposite floor, upstairs floor. Jesus. These things are unbelievably annoying. I think we pop a potion. Can we not get past here? Okay, that's just... Oh, sleep dart formula, nice. Gee, okay. Let's have a look at the notes. Known for songs, Lady Cotting brought silk scarves from her boutique, one of which Mr. Prospero used to gently strangle her. I maintained a count of her pulse and observed her breathing. When the life signs faded, we left her for 2 full minutes before reviving her. Was it really the void she described? Have we succeeded in seeing the unseeable? My hand trembles as I recall the intensity in her eyes, as she struggled to recount with broken voice what she felt during those 2 minutes. Month of Earth. I convinced our little group that less general methods were needed if our desire to meet the outsider was sincere. Bloodfly fever, voluntarily induced. That would be our way to the void. After procuring a few bloodflies and some Adamir solution, we coated our hands with the elixir before exposing them to the vivarium. The stinging was unbearable. Lady Cottingham fainted immediately. I was the last one to remove my hands. The fever was quick to set in as I faded in and out of consciousness. Ocean waves pounded above me. There were silhouettes in the distance and a shimmering black rocks. Our time was passing in an unthinkable place, where delirium held us for a few hours. I must get back there as soon as possible, when my wounds have healed. Ow. That was a mistake. More sleep darts. Can't complain. Let's pop an Adamir solution so we can pick this one up. You know what, Shadow Walk probably would have been more useful for this. How is the door blocked? I actually hate these things so much. Hopefully they don't fly over us. Okay, there's a rune. Let's have a look.
I'll tell you a story about Kirin Jindosh, a prodigy from Karnaka. Self-taught, he was hailed by the Academy of Natural Philosophy as a genius who would surpass Sokolov and bring about an age of enlightenment. But just 2 years after his arrival, he was banned from the Academy for life, for reasons that are still not public. When they deported him, he left behind a machine that drank seawater, playing music that brought listeners to tears. They promptly took it apart, and it has never worked since.
Alright, okay. That is, those cutscenes are, I always find them pretty cool, just being the outsider. Okay, we've got some more books. This doesn't lead us anywhere crazy. Oh, we could have skipped the butterflies entirely just by far reaching up to this window. Okay. And I'm guessing there's not much else in this building. Nah. We're gonna read through the books now. Treatise on the royal expertise. The royal existence of that foreign realm. Excerpt. This is a common story. A person has stopped breathing, pinned on the carriage wheels of some other tragic happenstance, and they thought to be dead. Oh, we've read this. That's the first part of the void. And then... yeah, this is like the second part. We read them in a previous episode, so we're not going to read them again. It'd just be a bit pointless. Okay, so getting the black market over there is probably ideal. Let's go for a save.
Nah, not this time. Sure.
She's made a dog's breakfast of the whole thing. And who's gotta clean it up? Me, of course, as always.
Completely different building. This building, so we can imagine we can get into this building. Okay, there's nobody here. Looks like something happened over here, wow. Let's have a look at this bone charm. Take damage, your mana is drained before your health. Your mana doesn't regenerate. Ooh, okay. That's an interesting one. I'm guessing that's basically one we can use when we've got like no health potions, but we have mana. That's a really interesting one though. But for now we want the mana regeneration. So like if we're stuck in a really bad spot with no health potions, then we can use that. That basically gives you double health, if as far as I understand it. Major Bonneville, thank you again for your help. Without you, it would have been impossible to trace the final members of the Grand Guard who were here with Stilton that night 3 years ago. The last man made it all the way north to Maya, if you can believe it, and was recovering at a Vivian asylum for the poor, claiming to have seen all manner of strange things on the night of Stilton's last social gathering. He even described an exotic hooded figure visiting the manor, perhaps someone connected to Stilton's disappearance. Such matters are best left to military men such as yourself, I suppose. I still have your bank agent's name and address. Rest assured that your final payment will be delivered soon. I'm also sending a small flask of liquor that is close to my heart, made from the pomace left after wine grapes have been pressed. Please think of me as you enjoy. Yours truly, Brianna Ashworth. Maybe she poisoned him. It's possible. But it looked like someone stabbed him, if anything. Oh, let's go for a save. Let's have a look. So, probably dark vision this. One guy down there. Another guard patrols over here. Another guard over there. Don't know how he sees me. Basically, we want to get to the end of this street. Just thinking how to do this, because that guy's gone. Maybe we just shadow walk it. We sprint and shadow walk? Is this unlimited? Is this unlimited time or something? Seems like it. Oh, so I think it like permanently drains it, and then it regens to a certain part.
Hey, time's up. Appreciate it. I'll let you in on a secret. I saw people coming and going recently, looking for whale oil, up to something. So many people legging it from the city. The Grand Guard, and you watch yourself. The Grand Guard aren't too friendly to strangers.
Right. I mean, most of the guards here are pretty annoying. Okay, so now you can check out. I don't know if that's the. Let's go to the black market shop though. Or maybe that is it. Oh yeah, there's always one. That's probably one we have to buy from the shop. Makes sense. Yeah, we're gonna get this though.
Welcome. You look like someone with refined tastes.
So I wonder how much coins we've got at this point.
I'm new to Karnaca. I need a tool that can rewire a wall of light, the kind the Grand Guard uses, and I'd prefer not to explain myself.
I can help you out, but not right now. Don't even linger here. I'm supposed to get a visit from Paolo, someone you don't want to meet. Come back later.
Understood.
You should go. We can do business another time. Like I said, Paolo is coming by.
So is this Paolo gonna be?
I think he's here. Hide yourself.
Is this guy gonna be a bitch? Is it just him? We've got two other people as well, holy shit.
It ain't right coughing up black like that. You should march yourself over to a doctor this very instant. Coughing up.
Do we have... In our powers, we've got 3 runes. We can take down 2 people with Shadow Walk. And then we'll sleep dart the other one if it comes to it.
I need 8 new cutters, short blades, the good stuff. More these things.
I'll never get used to it.
Because last time you gave me some backwater foundry. And snapped against Grand Guard armor.
I got taken on that deal too. But I'll make it up to you, Paolo. Drop off maybe 10%?
30. Because I like you. By next week.
That's fair. I made a bad faith trade and I regret it. You'll have the cutters, I promise.
Good, good. These are strange times. Overseers in the Dust District, a witch empress, and these clockwork soldiers protecting the aristocracy. All bad for business. But if I get my way, Karnaca will be a different city a year from now.
Just preparing to Shadow Walk. Assuming we need to. Bye. Wow, those people are... It looks like he destroyed some of the store, right? No,
If
probably
you're
not.
not with the guard, I'm happy to serve. It's too late to run. I'm begging you, hide until Paolo's gone. He'll hurt you.
He has gone. Oh. Instant sleep, that would be really good. What was it?
Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear.
Yeah, I think we're going to install that.
Deal well made.
because we're gonna need to be able to instantly sleep people. We've got enough. We have full sleep darts. I don't know if we can upgrade capacity.
Things were so much better just a decade ago. You won't be sorry.
Money inside if you can avoid the Grand Guard. Someone took the ticket booth key off a drunk guardsman assigned to protect the carriage station with the key and locked them both the ticket booth.
I used to own a cafe down at the docks.
That's
It's
quite undebatable.
Than the smell of morning coffee. I had to
Let's check for any other blueprints we've
you
got.
want blueprints for better weaponry.
Pistol, we're not going to use. The crossbow would be pretty good. Bolt capacity.
The situation in the Empire has driven the prices up, I'm afraid.
Sword, we're not really going to end up using. Grenades, we're not going to use that either. I think we take our time and increase the capacity.
A pleasure to do business.
And
You know, I sleep in the shop.
let's pick up this key.
The city's not safe. Keep to the shadows. That's my advice.
Is there not a way to talk to her?
Next time, mate.
Oh yeah, the rewire tool. Well, it's not here. Tables, walls, lights, and alarms. Okay.
Didn't see anything worth buying.
It's optional. We're not going to bother with it. We can get around, I guarantee, because we have the ability to be able to do stuff. So let's test it out. Let's go for a quick save. As we're making progress, this game's going to get like the skill, like the difficulty is going to get a lot easier now. We have since we're already on low chaos. And just the fact that we've got some good upgrades now and some good powers. So the difficulty should spike downwards.
Damn! No way! Ready?
Can he even climb up here? Don't think so.
You aren't going anywhere!
Oh, he's actually climbed up. Nice.
What? Hey, you! Come here!
Go to sleep.
You won't get away! No use running! Hold still! You're dead! Bad. I come in hard. Hey, let's go. You're wounded. Let's finish it.
Oh shit, we're gonna have to redo the save. Because we killed someone. Yeah, dealing with the guards is still not too super viable. The thing is, we picked up a key, so it's probably worth us trying to get inside. We could just literally play for the sleep dart on all the guards, but it's not really ideal. I mean, there's only 4 of them. 5. Where can we take this guy down?
What was that chill?
Clockwork Soldier basics. To all personnel, athletics is out of the Grand Inventor Kirin Jindos calculate the following information related to Clockwork Soldiers. All Grand Guard personnel should read this report. Clockwork Soldiers protected by armoured wooden plates. Some miscreant destroys these, then there's nothing protecting vulnerable mechanisms underneath. If someone knocks off the Clockwork's head, the thing will attack anyone it can, ally or not, that means you. Given the expensive optics Mr. Jindos provided each Clockwork with, they can see in the front and the back. Remember that if another one of them goes haywire. If some fool is able to get close enough, there is a small panel on each Clockwork that can be rewired, which will invert their perception of friend and foe. Again, that means you get attacked. Keep these things in mind, Clockworks will be an asset and not liability. We still a problem here?
No use running. It's you and me now.
I think we're just gonna shadow walk our way around the outside. I think that's the best thing to do right now. Because I mean, there's only a ball of elixir in that small bit, so I'm not too worried about it. Right, let's just...
I'm bored. Someone should have come through already.
Hush. You'll tip off the mark.
How long are we gonna wait for some lost aristocrat to stumble through?
Long as it takes. You want to eat, right?
Maybe this ain't such... Hey, you! Give us what you got!
Die, little girl.
The hell? Okay. Right, a lot of fails. Wow. We'll probably have to clear this area and take a break because we're failing so hard. I think I know what to do. We're gonna shadow walk through, and then we'll shadow walk and double takedown. That's the wall of light. But I thought rewiring it would have to be around the back. Okay, we're good.
I'm bored. Someone should have come through already.
Hush. You'll tip off the mark.
How long we gonna wait for some lost aristocrat to stumble through?
Long as it... What is this? I'm gonna cut you into pieces!
What's going on here? Shit!
Time to die!
This won't take long! Wait, go back to the boy, monster!
Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm not even sure how we're going to do this at all. But we'll keep trying. It's obviously annoying failing. It's pretty cool, you know, if we can just get through stuff, but see what we can do. Last time we were able to shadow walk and get that guard pretty easily. Don't know if there's another area to the left that we can get into the station from. I doubt it though. The thing is that there is a bone sham there, but I reckon it's either inside. I think it's inside the building, if anything. If we can take them down without using sleep darts, then that's ideal. Okay, we can assign that to there. Dark vision on the right. You at the bottom. I think we go for the takedown here. Read the note. And then let's get up here. There is like an area down that alley. And that guard has just left. So I think we can get across.
When the Grand Guard go into the place and see it packed solid with blood flies, they burn the building to the ground. And the ones on either side.
They may just smoke flash it. Either way, the jewels will be ruined. We're not getting our money, are we?
Have some faith. It'll just be more complicated than I thought it would be.
The Dukes let the blood flies get out of hand this year. Am I ever gonna catch a break?
Nobody's looking out for nobody right now. We'll go back tonight and dig the jewels out. After that, we'll make a quick exit from Karnaca.
Even the familiar parts of the city are starting to feel
I'll
dodgy.
work unloading fish.
no way to live.
I'd be out on the boat.
Are you worried someone
I've got a
might
weak
recognize
stomach.
you?
Are you coming tonight?
You bet.
I mean, that's pretty much the reason why we're covering our face.
I'm getting tired of seeing the voice.
Hey, watch
Into
out!
a stone wall for all they listen.
I'll get the cigars tomorrow. Want to buy one?
Wouldn't miss that.
You up for a beer later? You have a good time while you're in the city.
Bastard overseers beat my man last month for whistling. Thing heretical.
Dad, I don't think it's supposed to fester like that. Well, a little pus is all right.
Somebody
Okay, we'll go for this bone sham.
something. Now we're all on edge. My heart can't take much more of this.
I'm guessing blood flies in this house. Really? No one's here? Alright.
Not this time.
Note from Crockett Bourbon. Janice, you'll find everything is in the safe. I've written the combination in the usual place, you know where to look in the office. I changed all the safe numbers recently because I feel like I'm being followed. Pretty sure I heard shuffling and heavy breathing from somewhere nearby in the dark while I was closing the office for the night. It's not the ground guard this time, but we're being watched for certain. It's probably safe to postpone our gathering. Can you warn the others? Nice. So there's a flammable thing here. So where in the office would we have to look for this coin, for this? I'm not actually sure at all. So I'm guessing that because we've got all these flammable stuff, there'll be butterflies upstairs. So it'd be kind of nice to be able to bring this stuff back. Oh, this looks like it. 5. Looks like a 9 to me. So I imagine we just keep trying different codes until we get to it. So it's an 8. So just money. Gathering Regionettes. All members present. Primary agenda. Possible actions for the upcoming anniversary of the death of Empress Jessamine Caldwin. Proposal by Coria Blackburn. Letter to Kanaka Gazette explaining why the murder was reprehensible. In the end, the results may be positive for the Empire. Action motion approved unanimously. Proposal by Janice Tynes. Members wear Lord Regent's crest. Armbands on the anniversary. Clients might find it in poor taste. Count proposal by Janice Tynes. Armbands could be worn on the 15th anniversary of the Lord Regent's unlawful arrest. Motion approved unanimously. Proposal by campaign demanding wider deployment of the Wall of Light brought back into use in Kanaka by the Duke of LaBelle. The broadest measures are the safest. Vote delayed until word comes from Ground Guard leadership, collecting facts on reductions in crime across Kanaka. Because I imagine this costs money to run a Wall of Lights. Not only just the whale oil itself, but you have to have them manned as well.
Sleeping again last night. Maybe I ought to try. They can be kind of pricey.
Door is blocked. That's annoying. Can we burn it? I doubt we can burn the door, but let's see. Nah. That's super annoying. Right, okay. In this case, I generally have no idea how to get up. We could try grenading the door. Let's save before we use a grenade, in case something crazy happens. Because we're not going to use much. Okay, so grenades do work, nice. Representatives from the Royal Conservatory confirmed today that the site's closure has been extended once again with no promise of when it might reopen. Curator Brianna Ashworth could not be reached for comment. Readers will remember when an infestation of mites in the Roseboro exhibit forced the closure nearly 6 months ago, although there have been rumours that no exterminators have been hired. The Roseboro exhibit was to be a prestigious event sponsored by the Academy of Natural Philosophy, with hopes of attracting numerous experts and guest lecturers from across the Isles. This important expedition is now on hold indefinitely due to the extended closure. For hopeful visitors, there is nothing to do but wait for further word. Make sure we don't miss anything. Let's look at this bone charm. That's actually decent when we're swimming. Although we can heal either way. Like, there's still... We've read this one before. Actually, I don't think we have. No, we haven't. Let's have a look. So this is by Anton Sokolov. We were only miles from shore, but our approach was marred by numerous hidden reefs and jagged rocks. They lay shallow, and we spied 2 vessels that succumbed to them a long time ago. The remaining crew was uncharacteristically silent as we edged by the weathered wrecks. The first mate declared a particularly narrow channel to be unpassable, but the captain dispatched 10 crewmen onto the submerged coral with sledgehammers. Thereafter, each chest deep in water, they pulled the Antonia Aquilo into the tiny channel with ropes. It proved to be a marvelous solution. However, just as we were about to lower the rope ladders, tragedy struck as the men were beset by a school of reef-dwelling eels. Apparently, the toxic bites were quite painful. From the railing, we could see them swarming the men, who begged us for aid before succumbing to the paralytic effects of the toxin. Within moments, all were still in the water. We continue on in silence, and by sunset we had cleared the bars and put an anchor in bay, with Red Rock Beach and the emerald overgrowth beyond. I confess I was near giddy to put my feet on land again. The smell of ripening fruits and warm earth was pleasing to me, as a cherished vintage. We gathered wood and made fires and indulged in some tinned meat and some lemons from our stores. How good it was to slumber on the beach with the crackle of embers nearby, having finally escaped the cramped and damp quarters of our vessel. We took turns with the watch and passed a quiet night. At last, we stood on Pandician soil. The Child Empress. There's a definitive moment when people stopped calling Emily Colin the Child Empress. It became after an ambush by the Regenters, an extremist group who wanted to return Dunwall to the authorization of the Lord Regent's time. On the way back to Dunwall Tower, Cauldron's carriage was blocked between two gates, with her attackers firing pistols and even throwing a grenade. With the Royal Protector too far away up to be of service, the young Empress, only 14, found herself all alone in the carriage, save for her friend, Alexei Mayhew. Cauldron's supporters were lucky that Mayhew was there, as she was brave enough to grab a grenade that had landed at her feet, throwing it back at the assailants and saving the Empress. When one of the men dropped down from the forward gate, it was Emily Cauldron who yanked free a short railway brace and beat the man senseless with it. With the city watch closing in, the two girls held their ground against the debris of the carriage until the situation was secure. It is said that Emily Cauldron refused to have the Regenters executed for their crimes, and this is hailed by many as her first adult decision as an empress. Cited for her heroic actions, Alexei Mayhew was commissioned by the City Watch when she turned 18, and was later made captain by Emily Cauldron herself. Shame she died though. Like, straight away. Couldn't even save her, which was kind of annoying. Okay. Southern winds presented at the Academy for the benefit and more edification of the people therein, except from a speech. Cherished students and learned colleagues, have you not heard the tales of Seconus and the beauty of his people? I pose questions today that I hope to answer in great detail. Let's start with the ones commonly asked by travellers for many decades. Does the warmer I'm guessing it means climate, affect the spiritual outlook of a people? Are those born in Tivia, more than in Crystal, possessive of a more taciturn nature through the geographic and meteorological conditions of their birth? And are these subjects influenced by the obscure currents of water and air that are channeled across the dreadful ocean from the Pandician continent itself? We know so little about that far land. In my travels, I've been impressed with the commonality shared across all cultures, but also in the differences. It's my goal to illuminate these areas of inquiry, and I will share at least one spicy Zirconian recipe with you before the day is done. Okay. Alright, I think it's probably time to take a quick break and end the episode here, and then we'll be on to episode 9, the next one. What I plan to do? What I plan to do is protect everyone from those two people at the gates over there. So we'll see what we can do.
Careful with that sword.
See you guys next episode.
Won't like it.
Bye.